Yeah, I guess
that's how I'm feeling about a lot of politics.
Loses luster over time.
Yeah,
I can see that.
How do you feel about Mike Duggan running as the first nonpartisan governor for Michigan?
Who?
Mike Duggan.
Okay, thank God you said who, because it took me.
You don't know who Mike Duggan is? Do you know who Mike Duggan is?
He's
looking up. I'm gonna grab.
Yeah, he's mayor of Detroit.
Oh. Well, I mean, kind of.
What?
No, not really.
You don't know who he is?
No, I don't.
You don't know the mayor of Detroit?
I don't really follow local
man.
like politics. I really don't.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Well,
Like the extent of my knowledge of like Michigan and its people and political people, whatever, is like
shit.
Gretchen.
Big
Yeah,
Gretch.
Big Gretch.
Gretch.
She's kind of
Big
like the
Gretch.
extent. I love her. That's
all
it.
you know.
Kind of, yeah.
So he's running for governor of Michigan, but he's running as the first nonpartisan governor. So he's not running he's running independent.
But is he
Interesting.
gonna win?
I don't think so.
Maybe he
As the
should.
governor? I hope so. If he's running not affiliated with a party. I don't know. I actually don't have any hopes.
What do you mean you don't have any hopes?
I don't want to give any aspect of the government any
Well, yeah, because you don't
any
vote.
hope or energy or thoughts. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't mean anything to me.
I think that's wise, especially given like the climate.
I like to consider myself a wise old man.
You are a wise old man, Matthew.
I haven't voted since 2008. And I don't regret that at all. You know?
I
Smart.
voted. My first vote was in 2016. I was when I turned 18, and it was for Hillary.
Wait, let the viewers guess, because I think they'd probably guess.
Yeah, right.
It was yeah,
I wonder who.
and then obviously we know who won, and that was my first year of college, and the climate on campus was crazy.
Where'd you go to college?
Wild.
I went to Eastern Michigan University
Okay.
for undergrad, and there was a lot of racist stuff that happened after he won. Like people were like
What? I'm interested.
they were spray painting like slurs onto buildings and things
Really?
like that. Yeah, it was bad. There was a lot of incidents.
What was never.
Go ahead.
What were the slurs?
I was gonna say, what was your favorite one?
Slur?
No, just kidding.
I just remember just being like unsafe. Like I was like, what is going on? I was very surprised that people like had these opinions. I guess it definitely exposed a lot of people. So yeah, it was a bit uncomfortable. I thought I was gonna be like, I voted in the first election that brought us our first woman president, and here we are.
Wrong twice.
Yep. Yep.
Also, like, is she really a woman?
What? Anywho.
That's a new conspiracy he's working on.
No, I don't know. Not really.
It was a
Well,
real-
what about
it's
you
just-
guys? What's your conspiracy theories that you like?
I don't think you want to know.
How much time we got?
I don't think.
You don't have just one.
Well, there's lots of them.
Yeah, he
more-
loves them, dude. He goes down rabbit holes. He knows them all.
No, I don't.
He knows them all.
They're fun. They're fun to like,
They are
you know.
fun. Well, basically, the biggest one is that the United States government is a corporation.
Yeah.
It's a business, just like McDonald's, just like Facebook. Like it literally is a business, and citizenship technically is voluntary employment. So when you get your birth certificate, what you don't realize, what your parents don't realize they're doing, is they're signing you up as an employee, a voluntary employee of this corporation. And that's why you have to follow the laws, because the laws are really just like the rules of a business, right? So like if you work for McDonald's, the rules are you have to dress like this, you have to show up on time, you have to do this and that, right? So all the laws that you go to court for are really just the rules of a business. And there's different levels of laws. And the real laws that you actually have to obey are outside of that. But you as a citizen are basically subject to those laws. And you can do things to kind of disconnect from your citizenship.
Wow.
And well, there's more that goes into that. Well, so that's part
I
of
warned
it.
you, dude. You shouldn't have awakened him.
Yeah, so
It's interesting.
here
It's,
we are.
I feel like I believe that though. I don't know. I feel like it's pretty accurate. I don't know.
Yeah.
Capitalism,
So,
man.
Yeah, basically, your citizenship is actually more like a business that you are responsible for. Does that make sense? So your name and your social security number is a corporation. So you're the human being, and then your name and your social security, when you get your birth certificate, is when this corporation is created. Right?
What?
So they're two separate things.
You're just like over there.
I'm just enjoying it.
And what else? I guess the other part is that you have the United States government and the Federal Reserve are two separate entities, right? So the
Okay.
Federal Reserve is a bank, and it's privately owned. And the Federal Reserve loans money to the U.S. government at interest, and that's why the national debt only ever goes up. And so the U.S. dollar is going to collapse at some point. It's designed to collapse. And because the government is a business, there's people who own it.
Who?
It's my understanding it's owned by the city of London, actually.
What? Oh my god! I didn't see that coming.
Right. Well, think about like the British Empire.
Yeah.
They took over the world, and then 100 years ago, they're like, "Oh, we're just gonna go home."
Yeah, like they're just quiet now.
Yeah, they just
it's like,
chilled.
wait, you
It's
guys
like-
caused all this.
Right. So they took over the world, but what they did is they set up these corporations that they control,
Oh snap!
even though the people there don't realize that this business that they think is our democracy is actually the property of like the British royal family.
Dude. Yeah. Speaking of Brits,
Yep.
Yeah.
have you guys heard that trend on TikTok that's like 100, what is it? It was like 100 men versus one gorilla or something like
Oh,
that.
yeah, I'm
I was
aware of
talking
that.
And then
Yeah.
now it's 100 Americans versus 100 Brits. And
Oh, we
people
could
are like
take
going crazy about
So,
that.
like what, a fist fight?
Like, yeah, fighting. And then everyone's like, we're kind of making fun of, Americans are kind of like making fun of like Brits. They're like, you guys don't have a Florida. You don't like, we're crazy
Oh,
here.
we would
we're going
definitely
through
win.
it.
Yeah.
We're going through it. And they're like, yeah, but we have like, what is it? Liverpool and what else? Who else did they say that were like crazy? I forgot. Like the Northerners and whatever.
British
I was like, y'all
British
got like,
soccer fans are pretty wild. There's definitely Brits who know how to fight. One of the top guys in the UFC right now is British. But
I know, but we have like guns. Guns are legal here. Okay.
what can you? I mean, I think guns changes the game.
They got butter knives. That's
I'm
what they do.
assuming that if you're gonna set this up, it's just there's no weapons. It's all just. fist fighting.
Okay.
So if it's just 10 average Americans versus 10 average.
We have
Brits,
bigger guys.
We've
like-
got
That's
bigger
what I'm saying,
guys. I
like-
think like we
We got big
have
boys.
we've got
crazy
we've
people,
got
dude.
black
Yeah.
people, you know, and they're
Yeah.
fucking just a couple big black dudes.
Yeah.
would basically beat the shit out of these Brits.
Yeah.
you know,
Crying.
Yeah.
we would have at least a couple in there.
Send
So
the
that's what
Dallas
a lot of
Cowboys.
Americans are
Exactly.
saying. That's what a lot of Americans are saying. And then on the other side of the coin, you know, the Brits are like, no, not at all. Like we're, you know, you guys don't know us. You don't know, like I said, Liverpool and all the Northerners and whatever. And we're crazy and whatever. And it's like, once again, we have a Florida. Okay. That's
a good point.
Have you ever looked up Florida man? Like,
Florida man.
yeah, you go,
Is that no?
it's a thing where you put like the year of your I think it's the year of your birth and Florida man, or either you put it after or before, and then it shows you some crazy thing that a Florida man did that year.
What's the craziest thing a Florida man
So
did?
every
You have to
year
look it up. You have to look it up.
Oh,
See
okay.
like for if what is it? Or maybe it's like the birthday. I don't remember if it's the year or the actual day. You
Okay.
look it up and you'll find like the craziest thing ever. Like a Florida man did this.
craziest thing
He
that
ate an
happened
alligator. He
in
like
the news to that day.
yeah, like so yeah, no.
What was the
They're just-
craziest thing that happened on your birthday?
I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I have to see. I forgot. It was because I did look it up. I remember, and I was
I
like,
wonder if that has to do with your zodiac sign.
Yeah, maybe the
What's
Florida
your
man
Florida
and
man
the zodiac
sign
sign.
is the
Yeah.
real question.
I have a serious question. What does that say on your water bottle?
I don't know. I think that's just the brand.
BJPKPK.
I just got it from Amazon, and it
Really?
came with the sticker, and I put it on. The bear was cute.
It came with the water bottle?
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, here you go.
Oh, okay.
And it made it like it gave it,
BJPKPK.
character.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I show it to the camera?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just-
If anyone knows it,
Yeah.
Shout out.
BJPK.
What does this mean if
Yeah,
you're looking
tell
at
us. It looks like some Australian. Do you want? I have a sticker you can add to your collection.
I'm picky, but let's see.
it? Is it a Paradiso?
It's a Paradiso film sticker.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
All right, cool.
But
Are you gonna put it
she's
on the
not
water
gonna
bottle?
put it on her water bottle.
No, don't.
All right. All right. Tune
Thanks
in
for the
next week to
sponsorship.
find out if Miriam put the sticker on
Yeah.
her water bottle.
I was very
Right.
confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I might.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I like the sound of that.
She might. Okay, that counts for something.
Yeah. Let me see what it looks like again. This is the brand?
Yeah.
The eye?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's the all-seeing eye of the
Uh-huh.
corporation.
Right.
Kind of.
Because we're technically a part of the British aristocracy corporation too.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
How do you guys know each other?
Just through the
Just
local
stand up.
comedy scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Got together and like, hey.
He was the first Jew I ever met, so I was like, learn more about these
Trying to be an
people.
ambassador for
Right.
people. You know.
Kind of the #1 Measure Comedy Podcast. No big deal.